Welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me is a man who is currently hiding inside of a large mansion. It's Zachary Beckler.
Hello.
So,
don't speak too loud. I'm hiding in a large mansion.
I gotta say, you're being hunted by your billionaire wife's family right now. Billionaire wife's family right now. And you're still doing this podcast. This is commitment, Zach.
It's just they are really bad at this game, and I'm really bored.
And it's a big house too, so you're kind of lucky.
Yeah, luckily I'm in a wedding dress, and I put some Converse on, and I'm ready to play these rich fools.
I hope they all explode. So, you know what? We'll get into this as we break down our list. So, Zach, you've joined us before. We talked about the best horror movies of 2018, and then we talked about the best horror movies of this decade, and now you're back to discuss the best horror movies of 2019. But before we do that, I started this thing that I've been having a lot of fun with. And so what we do is we draft a horror, a squad. We draft movies, right? And then I put it on Movies, Films, and Flicks Facebook, and the people who follow Movies, Films, and Flicks, MFF on Facebook, vote for it. You and I are going to draft the 2010 to 2019 horror squad. There's going to be 5 rounds really quick. You're going to pick 5 movies. I'm going to pick 5 movies, and they're going to compete against each other. So,
oh my. Yeah. I am unprepared for this.
Yeah, and
this is exciting.
Yeah, and we recently did a Scream 4 pod, and poor David Cross, I'm like, say as many remakes you can, horror remakes as you can in 1 minute, and it got to him. So I'm like, I'm going to start putting people on the, I'm going to, surprise them in the beginning, and kind of see what happens. So since I surprised you, I'll let you have first pick.
And what am I picking again? Just movies?
Horror movies released from 2010 to 2019.
In my draft.
Yeah,
okay.
So you get first pick, then I follow after you. So you go 1, I go 1, you go 1, I go 1.
Well, I think this is going to reveal some things about our lists here.
Oh, for sure.
And our rankings. Okay. Well, then I'm going to go first round draft pick to... Oh, God.
You sounded so confident.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I freestyle, I lose confidence.
Sometimes when I freestyle. That is true. I'm going to go with Raw.
Raw? Ooh, I like that. I'm going Green Room.
You're going Green Room?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go Hereditary then.
Oh, no. That's a good one. All right, I'm going to go Train to Busan.
Okay, I'm going to Get Out.
I think that's a winner right there. I should have done that. I go hipster with my picks sometimes, and I think it cost me, Zach.
I'm very populist.
All right. Oh, man, this is tough. I kind of want to grab one that you're going to hate just to spite you, but I don't think you'd like that. So I'll let you have it, because I'm nice. Because I knew if I picked it, you'd be like Joe Pesci from Home Alone going, Razza, Frazza, Fricka, Fracka. All right.
Fricka, Fracka, no.
Bone Tomahawk. I'm going.
Okay. Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, dang it. Yours is so much better than mine.
I quickly pulled up a list.
You have a really good one. Oh, gosh. Okay. So do I want to do something smart or do I want to do something Mark? I got to be me, man. You know? I got to be me.
All right.
I'm going to go you're next.
Okay. How many are we up to? Is that all the 5? Or
you have one more.
One more? Oh, I got to make this one count.
Or do you?
I'm going to go the Neon Demon.
Whoa. We're covering Only God Forgives on the pod soon.
Ooh.
The commentary for Only God Forgives is glorious. I love it. All right.
And I love the making of movie.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to that tomorrow on my drive. Oh gosh. Okay. So you didn't. I was gonna pick Midsommar to spite you, but you didn't pick it.
I picked Hereditary. I couldn't go 2 for Ari Aster.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. You know what? I just gotta be me, man. I gotta be me, and I'm gonna pick Crawl.
All right.
All right, so you have Raw, Hereditary, Get Out, Cabin in the Woods, and Neon Demon. 5 excellent horror films. I have Green Room, Train to Busan, Bone Tomahawk, You're Next, and Crawl. A very eclectic pick. But my heart spoke to me, Zach. I said, Mark.
I have no heart.
Wait, what's that movie where they took the heart out and gave it to somebody? Not Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
Mother?
Yeah.
Sorry. Mother!
Oh, that's another guy. Yeah, when you say that title, do you when you say Hail Caesar, is that how you have to say it?
I think so. It has the exclamation point.
Everybody wants some. Well, that has 2 exclamation points.
I always think of like heart. I have no heart from Van Helsing.
Oh, and the opera singing Frankenstein.
Oh my God!
You and I watched that together, and didn't we laugh
all the way through? We watched it at a pre-screener.
Yeah. I think people were annoyed at us, and we got annoyed at them because you and I weren't being brats. We were just genuinely laughing.
Yeah.
We weren't being haughty film haters or being pretentious. I thought Frankenstein swimming or singing while being pushed away on a tiny raft at the end was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
No, I'm Frankenstein.
And Kate Beckinsale runs a lot. I don't think she ever walks in that movie, does she?
No. And then she also like looks like a vampire, but is not a vampire in it. Is she a vampire? No, she's not. That's Underworld.
Oh yeah, there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
That
Van Helsing. We didn't put Van Helsing on. Oh, that's like 2004.
Yeah, that was my 6th pick. If we would have added the 2000s and up, my first 2 would have been Drag Me to Hell and Descent.
Yeah, I would put Mulholland Drive in there.
Oh yeah, you would. I'd have picked that first, just to be petty. You would have hated that. Like if we did the draft, I go Twin Peaks season 3 or 4.
You jerk.
All right. So 2019, it's been a good year for horror, Zach, has it not? Oh, and by the way, Zach is an award-winning director. He directed an excellent film called Interior. You can go watch it on Amazon Prime, or you can go on Amazon Can you buy the Blu-ray yet with your commentary?
No.
Oh.
I should probably sell that though.
But if you go to Zachary Beckler at Letterboxd or Twitter or interiormovie.com, you can somehow message him, slide him some PayPal dollars, and he'll send you the film.
I'd have to print some more. I should do that, yeah.
It's really good.
They're really good. Thank you. They're really good at editions. So
I show my students the film, and I tell them that you made it for $15,000, and I just kind of lecture them about how they don't need, do a short, raise some money, make this, have good production design, good actors, have a nice tight script. You did a lot of the sound mixing, you did all that, right?
My brother did the design, and then I did a kind of edit final mix with his final mix, so we kind of collaborated there. But it's just the 2 of us, yeah.
That's awesome, man. You did it. I tell my students just do, and they're like, oh, I don't know, man. I want to direct, Guardians 3, and I'm like, yo, come on, guys.
They want you to make Super first.
Oh my god!
Before you jump into Guardians 3.
That movie's so nasty. Super. That's a nasty picture, Zach. That's all that we have to say about that. Yeah. I was thinking about Slither the other night, and I was also drinking, and it was kind of crazy. I couldn't get drunk because I have so much muscle mass.
Nathan Fillion.
There's a great inside joke. No, but
that is a
super inside joke. But that fit with me, right? When we saw it, I was like, yeah, that's something I'd say.
Trying to get a buzz on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably too much muscle mass.
No big deal. No, so 2019, what's up? Oh, go for it.
I was just saying, I love the look on his face when he drops the grenade. It's the best look any actor is given of disappointment. Just nothing.
I love good grenade gags, Zach. I'm a grenade gagger. Jojo Rabbit, In the Army
Top
Now.
Secret.
Top Secret. I love.
He jumps on the grenade and everyone jumps. Everyone explodes out.
That's a classic right there. Skeet Surfing, USA.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that time we had an underwater fist fight because of that film?
Yeah, I drowned.
And now you have a 6th and 7th sense.
Now when I touch people's hands, I just kind of know things.
Yeah, and you just rub against them.
You want to know why you gesticulate yourself. That's from The Dead Zone, everyone.
Oh, I love that movie. That was a good walking impersonation.
Thank you. He has the 2 voices. He has the the voice everyone does, and the very, very serious voice.
And then what's the Martin Sheen voice?
Oh God, I don't have the years of cigarettes to do that voice. Don't make me. It'll hurt.
Nice little raspy. That's like me trying to say everybody wants some loudly. I burned my throat, man. It hurt.
Saigon. No, I can't do it. It's awful. Cut this out.
Okay, I will. As people are listening to it. Now, 2019,
It's
Zach.
alive.
2019. 2019's been a great year for horror, has it not? Not a great year. It's been a very good year for horror, would you say?
I would say great year, but what year isn't a great year?
Yeah, you're
Probably
right.
a year that doesn't have any good horror movies.
That's not a good year.
That is a terrible year.
But the year the movie A Good Year was released.
It's a great year for critics discovering that horror movies are good.
Hey guys, have you heard about this? Did you hear on Twitter someone's like, Us, Midsommar, literally saved horror movies? And I went, what? It got
Literally?
Yeah, it said they got like it got 30,000 retweets. And I just went, wait, what? But what I like about 2019 is I wrote an article for Rotten Tomatoes about, I just analyzed 40 years worth of tomato meter data, and this is just the critics and their averages on Rotten Tomatoes. But this is the only year in 40 years that has above a fresh average. We have the standouts like Crawl, Us, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, but then we have movies with like Ma, Brightburn, Annabelle Comes Home, The Dead Don't Die, Three from Hell, which was 50%. We have these movies that so in most years you have these movies that are like 0%, 10%. The lowest rated movie this year was Countdown, and it's 25%, and that's the highest. So the 40 years, it's the best worst movie with tomato meter average. So there's movies with 0%, 5%. So it's the best worst movie in the last 40 years per year. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then
So on average, basically the critics are rating the horror movies higher than they ever had.
Well, see, the 80s are the best decade on average. So if you average all 10 years of the 80s, it's higher. But the only year with a fresh average is 2019. And the 2000s were the worst because that was just remakes and a bunch of really crap sandwich movies, except for a few really great ones. But I don't know. I just think it's been there's Countdown, obviously, but there hasn't been too many weak horror films. I love the Child's Play remake. I thought that was a lot of fun.
And that's one that they thought, we're going to release it like a standard horror movie where we're not going to screen it for critics. We're just going to get our opening weekend and kind of get out because we know we're going to get bad reviews. And then it got pretty okay reviews and pretty good word of mouth.
And Crawl too. They didn't release Crawl until the critic reviews until the Thursday or Friday beforehand, and then it was like 93%. And I bet they were kicking themselves.
Crawl, in which everyone freaking loves this movie like it's the second coming of horror in the critical community.
Yeah, it's but you know what though? For me, it's a lot of fun. I sat in the theater with my wife Megan and I were sitting in the theater just laughing and enjoying ourselves. And I think that Aja, I just watched a 90-minute documentary about the making of Piranha 3D because we're covering that on the podcast. And that guy really knows what he's doing. He's a very talented guy.
Yeah, he got his start with High Tension, and aside from the ending, that's like a really great horror film. And then the Hills Have Eyes remake after that, which I prefer to the original.
So good.
And then Mirrors is Mirrors. Yeah. And then he hit a rough patch, maybe. But Piranha 3D, I had a lot of fun with in 3D.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a bonkers movie, man. Piranha, that's like balls to the wall.
That beach massacre scene is next level, and it's what I wish the Meg had enough rating to go there.
Oh, yeah.
With its beach scene.
A woman's hair, it gets stuck in a propeller, and it gets ripped off, or the skin of her face gets ripped off, and you just see her skeleton. It's insane.
I'm there for it.
It's so good. So many, and then, that piranha eats Jerry O'Connell's penis, and then belches it up, and then eats it, then belches it up again, just in 3D.
In 3D, and just hovering in front of you in space.
Oh, yeah, it's but yeah, so.
That is cinema.
I'll tell you what, kids. But this, I don't know. Do you think the stepping up of A24 and kind of Neon and to a certain, Blumhouse to a certain extent, and Ari Aster coming in, Mike Flanagan has stepped it up. Do you think that's helped a lot of horror? Just these they have a venue to be released now into theaters?
Mm-hmm.